mostly.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I'm pulling up my notes. Scrolling to the bottom on my notepad
Brian,
because
we're the
Word does not
villains.
work on this computer. I'm aware.
Psycho.
Okay, we got kicked out of the family.
Yeah.
We went made the old Theron cave. Then something about all those different lives, but I was fucking AFK. So. Alright.
Nathan, you want to give
They
me the rundown
remember
then?
we're just psychopaths, and they're trying to avoid us because we keep killing people. Specifically them.
Damn!
Damn. We're in the end game now. He says as his children are about to kill him. Fuck.
Okay, so we are at the Okami house currently, yeah?
That's right. You guys are in the basement with Kaz and Gianna right now. That's where we left off last time. These guys were discussing some of the weird things and you looking back at the memories that you did have.
Great.
You're going keyboard warrior there, my friend.
Yes, I have typed out session 11 start. Currently in basement of Okami house with Kiana and Mikasa after talking about how we all remember our past lives. And in quotations, or in parentheses, sorry, we might be crazy supervillains.
I'm down.
Is any of that new? I'm sorry.
No.
It's a recap.
That is the recap for where we left off last time because I don't have that in my notes.
Does it? I wonder if this keeps the test. This is how I put it in my thing. I wonder if it's gonna keep the text. I've underlined, italic, bolded, and a larger font. That's
yes.
the end of my notes.
Yes.
I love it.
All right. Well. So if there's any last things you want to say or do, now's the time.
Oh,
While they're here.
Give me a second. Let me read my notes.
And if you want to kind of go through it together, what happened, or what the plan is from here, is even whatever it is you want to do. Better before we continue time.
Yeah.
The problem is,
yeah,
you have to complete this, and right now it's either kill.
Dad.
No. Well. I remember we started. I remember we had some theories about that shit, but we're not gonna get into that right now. Right now, I think we have to kill Drake, or quote unquote Drake, or get through all 11 of these. But the only problem is we don't know if either of those are gonna complete the gauntlets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even possible actually, but
a lead is better than none.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the big league, because I know we've gotten into some really deep shit about maybe we are supposed to like kill some people, but that's that's one of those things that once you do, you kind of did. So you can't unkill people. Well, that's what necromancy's for, but we don't got a necromancer here.
Well,
that's what the necromancer build's for. I can't heal you, but I can undead you.
But also, divine magic doesn't exist in my campaign, so undead doesn't exist either.
See, we're out of luck, Brian. There's no undeading people.
Unlucky. That does seem quite unlucky, actually.
Yeah, we gotta trust Mikasa now, though. That's one of the big takeaways of it. We don't really have a choice.
Well, there has to be some next step, right? We don't know what that is.
right now I think we just continue on the day.
Except
Keep eyes out.
one thing that you guys did say was a big lead was the fact that you guys knew about the basement now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we were talking about having Adrian come touch the ball, but that's also probably not a good idea.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
We need to prod him about things. It's just I don't know how, because he probably has more knowledge about like who we are, kind of thing. You know what I mean, Brian?
Yeah.
I
I
think
get you. I feel.
I think there's a very specific reason he's taking after his us. Because there's a, if I remember correctly, we're not the only fucking orphans that he walked about into. He just cares a lot about us, and let us slit his throat if this whole "we're crazy" thing is true.
Well, from what you could tell, if these memories are any bit true, it seems that you guys might actually be blood related to him.
That's true. And it's so hard to like, because if we take it all for fact, it's very different than if we're. There still is the possibility that this bubble is just fucking with us. To be honest.
It is definitely possible. I would agree with that. Yeah.
Well, either way, there's not a whole lot of other things that could confirm that it's wrong, right?
That's true. We don't really have the ability to confirm that it's wrong. We just have to not trust it too much.
That's the problem, though. If we don't trust it, then what do we trust?
I know. Yeah. I think we just kind of follow what we have, but we just keep an open mind knowing that we might be getting fucked with is kind of the best thing we could go. I think we just continue on the day for now.
I agree.
All right. So we're just going to continue time as it was before. As you guys were still discussing things in the basement. That's where we left off last time. But mostly you guys have been sitting there drawing your conclusions as to what this little
Whole
orb
thing
was.
is.
Yes, this whole thing is.
So what I actually want to know is if we're inside the fucking stone, Nathan, does that mean Mikasa somehow got in there as well?
See, that's yeah. That's something we can't really put together because
Yeah.
I mean I was thinking about it. I still am not entirely sure that this Kiana is the Kiana that got put in the stone with us, if she came at all.
Okay.
She would have had 11 with us, right? Like, that's what logic would dictate.
Should have.
So I don't think either of these two are
The
put
actual
in with
ones.
us. Yeah,
Okay.
not
They
the
just
ones.
might be actual allies still.
Yeah, we're gonna have to treat them like allies. Honestly, we don't really have much of a choice. They kind of know everything.
Yeah. I guess the best way to test that whole are they actually people who know everything is in the next time we reset.
We gotta go fuck
If we
them.
just go ask them again.
Yeah.
Say, hey, yo, y'all remember that, like, what we said last time, right?
Let's just hope the resetting part isn't us going and killing Kiana again.
Please.
I'm gonna go with no on that one.
Here's the problem, though, Nathan. Andy loves suffering.
I would never do something like that.
He's lied right there, Nathan. He has just lied through his goddamn tiny yellow teeth. Nathan, I'm scared.
I am fear.
Yeah,
That was
definitely.
edgy as fuck.
Nathan, I really need you to say a lot of edgy stuff. Like,
Listen,
I need it.
it's you gotta let me warm up a little, you know, get into the mood. I can't just blast like I'm not like Trissy Boy. I can't just hit you with the XX420 Ghost Actual XX.
Okay.
Don't say that.
The best part is he's probably going to be listening to this recording.
Just a
Listening,
boy.
All right, whatever.
Chrissy the boy.
Right.
You're fucking edgy as shit. Fuck you. Yeah.
All right, so we are going to continue back from wherever we was last time. I said down the basement.
Yes.
So, if you guys have nothing else to say, then basically you were all more or less done, kind of concluding what it was. You guys didn't have enough points to figure it out.
Yeah. We all have theories and nothing else right now.
That is correct.
Well, narrowing those theories seems to be a start. So, what would be your biggest theories?
Right now, my biggest is I think we need to defeat Drake.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling as well.
I don't know
I
how
feel
we
like Drake
prepare
has
for
to.
that.
We just have to level more, otherwise we're just not gonna have enough.
Yeah, we need to probably actually go fucking kill some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we have to actually get XP. Because if we just do what we did last time and have the big fucking monster spawn on us, there's
We
zero chance we beat that.
No. We just need to try to fight it. Worst case worst, we die, right?
Worst case worst, we die to something else besides Drake.
Yeah, fuck that. Actually like that, huh?
Yeah. So I don't know if we die to something else, do we still get the restart or do we just whoops?
Yeah, well,
Here's some D20s to roll.
we're gonna not try to other things.
Okay, so what's the next theory that you can act on then?
Getting through the day, honestly, just trying to follow this along as if it's a test of endurance kind of thing. So pretty much, I think preparing for the blood moon, honestly, because that's what was coming up next. That honestly could help us with the Drake thing too, depending on what we fight.
Yeah. I think that's right. We should do as well. I think that's the most effective way to go about it, at the very least.
Because like I don't know where to poke around. Like we can prod Adrian about things, but I don't really even know how to. I don't know what he knows here. He might know more in our timeline than he does here. It might be the same kind of thing.
Yeah, it might be that he has to get into this later.
Yeah.
Just like we got into it with them, he might have to get into it later.
So basically,
or he might know
more or
less now.
More or less, you feel like there's not a whole lot left you can do in this one.
Not in this one, no. Not until we see the new change.
Looks like it's time, Nathan.
What do you mean?
It's time to run it.
You just want an excuse to neck yourself right now.
To constantly,
boys,
it's all I ever wanted.
See in the next one, they'd be so scarred.
What do you mean see in the next one? I mean, watch this. Draws the fucking weapon, stabs it through my own skull. Adios.
Dude, they look at me like, are you going with them? I'm like, nah.
Nah,
fuck that.
Alright. So, Mir and Arius are discussing in the corner, and Mikasa and Kiana are also kind of going back and forth about different things about what it is, and eventually they end up going quiet and kind of just go about their own business, just thinking, looking like they're deep in thought. Mir and Arius are still squabbling, but
squabbling
as they are, they see something a little unusual out of the corner of their eyes.
Fuck.
Yay.
It's not Drake, is it?
Mikasa seems to be staring at them intently, along with Kiana, who seems to be slowly backing away.
Yep.
As Mikasa moves in front of her. Kiana speaks up. She's just... Not again.
I wonder if we look different.
I bet we get at least a crazy look on us.
You see, Mikasa is moving Kiana behind her and kind of just almost body blocking. We knew it was coming sooner rather than later. But why do we have to go through this again? Why can't we just leave this forever?
God fucking...
Andy, as we are starting to change, can we just straight up say, run? Can we just tell them to run? Please? Like, is that a thing, or are we magically restrained again?
The silence is scaring me.
He's considering.
He's running the numbers real quick.
He's trying to figure out how to make us more sad.
Well, as she's saying, why can't we just leave this forever? Her voice begins to crack, and her tears begin to form in her eyes. And Mikasa says, we can't leave yet. We have a promise to fulfill, remember? And midway through, Mikasa's voice begins to sound underwater, as your vision begins to dull and blur in detail. Remember this? She says as she nervously pulls out a small book, and etched onto its cover reads, Hunter's Landmarks, as she flips it open to a page depicting a beautiful blue sky, bordering a deep green sea with silvery white sand and swaying palm trees protruding from the ground. It felt so familiar to them. But strangely, they felt a twinge of pain in their hearts before not a moment later Mikasa and Kiana are nowhere to be seen in a dimly lit room. As Mir and Arius are alone with just the sound of droplets falling onto the stone below, one droplet lands on something else. Mir and Arius notice a small scrap of paper on the ground. Bending down to pick it up, the scrap was instantly recognizable as the image of the Far Eastern Sea, once again with its still beautiful dreamscape scrawled across its crumpled page. But something was off. The sky and the sand were suddenly stained in a horrible and familiar red as another droplet falls onto the image. Before they could wipe it off, the scrap burns and withers away into the ashes, slipping between their fingers as the remnant of that memory fades away into the darkness around them. And here in this darkness, Arius and Mir find themselves almost comforted by the familiar feeling of their isolation. Even that peace did not last long before they met with a face that they had become accustomed to, yet loathe all the same.
El Dick Boy. Also, Nathan, did we just punt them into the ceiling?
I don't think it's a way better. I think you're the one that can punt people into the ceiling.
Nathan, if the blood's dripping from above
Yep,
us,
that's what I was gonna
I think we might have punted them into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Also, why does this room look like it has pillars?
I'm gonna run into there.
Good
Is
luck,
everything
Nathan.
dark for you, Brian?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely everything.
Can you see Drake?
Yes.
Okay.
That is it, though.
I was gonna say I can see everything, Brian.
Great.
You should be able to see, right, Brian, or no?
What'd you say?
You should be able to see. You have control of each other's tokens.
Yes, I can see.
Dark vision.
It's nice. I wish I had a character, like, out of all the fucking D&D characters I've played, I've not had dark vision once.
I can see, Brian.
Prepare for combat.
I'm
not going in, Brian. I'm letting him come be. I think we learned last time.
Okay. Well, we definitely learned something. Oh boy, did we learn.
I don't want to use Reaping Slash because it'd be nice to get him down, but I'm not gonna be able to actually cull his movement. So I think I'm gonna stick with the
you definitely
farther range
don't
stuff.
win that check. I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, okay, good. I got the lead.
Okay. Also, Andy, did you see that Tarkov gave out a appreciation thing?
Please stay focused on this for now. We'll talk about it after.
Yes, I am sitting here considering my actions. Nathan, did you roll your luck today or no?
I did not, and I should have. I got really high numbers, but not for the things I needed high numbers for.
You just wanted some fucking low numbers. Okay, let's go this.
What the fuck? 2, 1, 3. I'm over here fucking 11, 9, 6.
Oh, hang on, since I don't actually have to stance change here, so I start in, I believe it was feats page. Yes, blue. Start in preservation, so I will just create flames into moving.
What you guys do notice is that there is in fact things here now. It feels a little bit different than you remember. And his radius that you can see right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the light that he's emitting. That way you can see it even if you have dark vision on.
Great.
I can barely.
This.
Fuck.
can make it. It's a 20-foot jump. Or 15, technically, but 20.
Yeah, I know. I just have to fucking edge it in right there, like that kind of shit.
But notice this. It's an improvement from when you couldn't at all.
That's true. He's in flexing range. Brian.
Nathan, are you gonna flex on him?
Said he was in range. I didn't say he was gonna get flexed on.
Is that
Nathan,
all
are you
your
gonna
actions?
flex
Are you
on him?
guys prepared?
Yep.
I think it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go for it.
He's in benching range, Brian.
Listen, Nathan, are you going to go this way, or are you gonna go this way?
I'm gonna see what happens by the 11th tick in the turn, because I don't have a move until then, Brian.
Did you cancel Did you cancel your stance change?
Yes, I did. Since I got to start in, since I could just start in preservation. That's all I wanted to do.
Brian, you're going to be done with your turn, and then I will do my turn. So I'll see what the battlefield looks like, friendo. But you need to get into him so he focuses you, because Brian, if you've noticed, every time he's focused me, I've gotten my ass eaten like fucking groceries.
Your ass eaten like Oreo cookies by a fat man.
But he didn't even fucking take off the peel the wrapper. He just ate the entire fucking plastic carton.
You can create flames.
All right, I will do that. So it is blast shield.
Okay.
Yes, temporary HP shield 3 turns. Great.
All right. Ares, you may move as well.
Hey Nathan, would you blame me if I did something like this?
Why are you trying to create distance with me, Brian?
Nathan, listen, all I'm saying is if I move towards him, he might look at me more, and also,
that's the good
I really do not want to be in charge direction of him.
Brian, I want you to look at your health and realize you have more health than I have armor and health combined.
I mean, you're right, but I still don't want to be sat down for the entirety of the fucking time.
Brian, you need to eat that bullet like fucking spaghetti.
Fine, I'll just walk straight ahead at him.
Get in there, tank.
Just 15 feet.
I can move 20 foot.
Hey, look at this one right here.
I'm not going there, Nathan.
No, yeah, get right in front of him. Right in.
He will sit me down permanently, Nathan. You know what, Nathan? If I go right here, I might be able to get him to sit me down, and then you can do something, but you might kill me in the process.
Right, he might sit me down if he's that close to me. That's in grab range, I'm pretty sure.
He'll sit you down, Nathan, but you might be able to go before him.
Wait, how far can you move, Brian?
With his charge, he can do a little bit of this action.
Oh fuck, I can move 40.
So you're not in range of him right now, but if he does charge 60 feet,
if I get my movement off, I'm probably gonna go down here because I have 45. I can move, and I have tumble.
Okay, great. So he could do that potentially. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's just this.
We'll see what he does.
Which is why I don't want to be online with him, because if he doesn't have a target to charge at,
are you guys good?
Then
yeah,
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, for the movement.
He's attacking Arius.
Oh.
No, please.
Good, get him, Brian. Get him.
No, please.
Oh.
Like I said, no, please. Is any of this fire damage, Andy?
Yes.
Actually, it's ice.
I have 9 fire resist.
Oh, actually, no, it's all physical. Hold on. It's all physical.
I have 9 crying resist.
But how much was your blast shield?
Reading my feats page does not say. Blast shield blocks 4 times CL plus 8.
Brian, this is right. We have it written down at the bottom or automatically calculated, which you still haven't done.
You're correct.
Okay, read it to me again.
4 times caster level plus 8. So 4 times 2 plus 8, 16.
Okay, there you go. You can minus 16 from that, and the rest of it's physical.
Which one?
The 66. But also...
the bigger number.
Yes. However, the blast shield does in fact go off.
Boom.
Give me a moment while I paste a bunch of Phoenix Fire everywhere.
Tokens. 15-foot radius. Hey Nathan, I'm really sorry to say this, but everything inside of 15 feet from me is now on fire.
I'm just gonna draw an orange box.
Yeah, 15-foot orange
What
box.
the fuck, Brian?
Nathan, I said I'm sorry.
I hate to tell you this, but you're on fire. Oh.
No, you're fine. You're 20. This is 15. Most of it's 50. Yeah, there you go.
My foot is in the fire, Brian. Do I get a reflex?
You're fine. You're fine. Don't you worry about it.
Okay. You see as Drake comes charging down, crushing stone as he moves directly towards Arius. Arius stands his ground with his blast shield as his axe lands directly on Arius' chest, but is slowly pushed back for just an instant as flames come pouring out of Arius, filling the ground around him. But the axe continues onwards nonetheless. It chops a very large chunk into his armor, but not reaching Arius' body. Before he pulls it out, yanking Arius forward a little bit.
Thank God. I've just realized I have ability focus blast shield, but I was behind on that, so fuck.
Mir, you may move. Oh, I forgot to make this like really bright, didn't I? Hold on.
What was that supposed to mean?
Give me a moment.
I could barely make it, Brian. I can hit from here.
Yeah.
I could hit my blade's reach, and then maybe tumble in a little bit later. Yeah.
You don't mind being on fire, right?
Well, I won't be on fire from here.
No, but if you go here, you will definitely be on fire. If you go like this, you will definitely be on fire.
I'm gonna let you know that that is in fact the radius of how lit it is.
Ah.
Yeah.
Dab. Nathan, maybe you do a little bit of a like this kind of action.
I can only move 30 feet because, Brian, everything's very well lit now.
There you go, right there, Nathan. Get inside this. I don't know what this is, but get inside it.
You don't think I should go for a flank?
Nathan, I really do think you should go for a flank, but I also think that it appears to be quite bright out right now.
The thing is, Brian, realistically, am I going to be able to jump on him?
No. No, not at all.
Not anymore, is what I think he meant to say.
Yeah. I need to get somewhere where I can, like, get that flanking bonus for us, at least. What do you think his range is?
For what? His weapon?
Yeah, probably 2, right?
It's definitely going to be 10 feet. If we get unlucky, it might actually be 15 as well. Although I don't think it will be because he's using an axe, not a long sword or spear.
I'm trying to see if I can... Okay. Fuck. I want to get there. I want to see if there's like... I don't think there's any way I fucking cheese that, though. I think I go there.
I don't think your marker's in the correct location.
What?
Where, you're trying to move, right?
Yeah.
Why? That's not where your character token is.
What? I'm not right here?
Yeah,
Nathan,
point to where
you're right here.
Yeah, you're right.
The fuck? That's not where I am on my screen.
Okay, well, put you right
I'm
there.
literally right here.
There.
You can see this.
Oh
yeah,
my
right there.
god,
yeah. Okay, you're right there.
Okay, that's why I was really confused. Like, you're not right there. I was like, what?
Yeah, you were right. You were not in my fire, and I'm like, you're fucking putting your
Oh, yeah,
thing out there, and I'm like, huh?
No, for me, I was right there.
Yeah.
That's why I was like.
That's I was just a desync, just making sure we're good here. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked if I got a reflex save. Can I get the fuck? I think. I'm not gonna be able to get the flank off, but I'm gonna go right there. So I can still reach.
Sure. Go ahead. All right.
Still have a tumble.
It's still your tumble. It's just still your action, so go ahead and you can make a tumble.
Can I switch tumble with Blade's Reach?
You can.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's not a flanking bonus because you're not in the correct spot for it, but...
Does it count as sneak attack?
The target is currently focused on someone else, so yes.
Okay, good. At least I get that. D20 plus. What's my accuracy? Ryan, it's looking really good today.
Hey man, it seems to be a bright sunny day out. Who could be mad on a day like this?
And,
Does that hit?
Emir draws her blade upwards.
Starts talking shit.
As sparks fly off of Drake's side, but no scratch is left behind. As he doesn't even seem to notice, as he's entirely still focused on Arius.
Oh, thank God.
Hello?
Thank God. Holy fuck.
Hello? Stop that. Don't
No,
say
we're good,
that.
we're good.
Drake, on the other hand, is making another action against Arius.
Wait a second. I am being inted.
Arius,
Wait, what's your armor durability?
make an opposed grapple check.
Grapple. Okay. Wait a second.
You've done it.
I have inted.
1d20 plus 7. Hell yeah, brother.
I forgot the slash R. There's
Yeah,
only
that's
been
what we're
2
doing.
weeks. Fuck.
Brian, he's got you by the fucking neck.
He's got me by the cock, dude.
As he twirls around his axe before sweeping Arius's leg. Sweep the leg. As Arius
Sweep the leg.
falls to the ground, landing on his back before he brings the axe back down on Arius here. Well, that hits you anyways.
Hey, that definitely hits you. Fuck.
Well, fuck.
Come on.
Hell, fuck. Oh, Brian, he's fucking driving your ass to the ground right now.
You could say that, indeed. It would also appear as if the 1 damages that I get from what's it called? From preservation just absolutely does not matter.
Yes. You are also prone at this time.
Yay! Gain 1 half caster level damage reduction to physical and magical damage. This is doubled for fire damage. It has not once mattered.
The only opponent you've really fought is this guy, and he does not care about your armor. Well, Mir, go ahead. Pick whatever your last action is. Tumble, yes, tumble.
I have tumble and final judgment. If I tumble into here, am I able to make a reflex check to not get fucked by the fire?
Is there? If this entire region is in fact on fire, do you think there is a location you can stand?
That might not.
Brian, the problem is this is. I need 2
Passing
squares.
through it, perhaps. But you're not just passing through it, you're trying to land there, so no.
Brian. Do I go for it anyway? If I'm on fire, does that stop my charge?
Your charge?
Yeah, for Final Judgment.
Mm, in this case, no, because I'd say you have magic armor and you're not technically on fire.
Right, I might have to do this because you're getting fucked if I don't do something soon.
I'll be dead. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, This will be getting behind him too. Okay, I'll tumble there.
Okay. Go ahead. Eris, what is your Phoenix fire damage?
Please tell me it's like 1.
Either Mir can roll it or you can roll it. Either way, whichever you prefer.
Brian, don't kill me.
I'll do my best.
He's gonna roll a fucking crit. Brian, you gotta roll your Phoenix fire damage.
Sorry, what?
Your passive
I did not hear a
damage.
single thing you just said.
The passive fire damage. Your ally is standing in it. You can roll it or they can roll it. Tell them what it is.
Nathan.
I'm making you roll it because I want you to hurt me. I didn't do this, you did this.
Hey Nathan, that sounds a little bit kinky. You paying me for this?
Get on with it, please.
I could leave you if you want. I can go home.
Well, let's not go that far quite yet.
Roll it, pussy. Let's see how much
I'm looking for it. Hang on.
I want to see how much damage you just did to me.
I'm looking for it. Wait. So I actually have no idea where this would be. I've never had to roll this fire damage before, except for with what's it called? When I use maximize, and I don't have to roll it when I use maximize. I legitimately do not know what my fire damage would be.
Read
Hang
your
on.
class, please.
It
And
is.
your applicable feats, Brian. If before next week comes, you need to have this done.
Okay,
Next
can
week.
you look at my feats page real quick? Because honest to God, if it's not going to be an Ashen Blood, it might be in Regalia of the Phoenix, but I've just got the whole thing copy pasted into there.
Okay. Okay, so 1d6 plus 11 fire damage dealt to Mir, and she's just purposefully standing in the flames in order to back up Drake. Okay. Final judgment.
Charge the full tick.
Go ahead and roll the damage for the whole thing.
Alright, let's roll my accuracy. Or you said damage?
No, accuracy and then damage.
Do I get flanking bonus?
Yeah, I'll count it this time because of the angle.
What's that plus?
2 accuracy.
Double crit range, Brian, please. Oh.
Is that correct? Is that actually accuracy correct?
I have 11 accuracy.
Good God.
Or is it? Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
Is that low or high?
That's high. That's very
Oh,
high.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll the damage for double, not including your sneak attack. The sneak attack is not doubled.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna roll a sneak attack first. That way I don't retard out really hard. You know what I mean?
Well,
Plus 6 for Craven. Okay, that's the crit stuff then. Plus double is it double or triple?
it's double. Oh wait, hold on. No, it's doubled. It's doubled. It's just doubled.
That's
The ability
it.
says
Okay.
doubled. It's not a crit. It's a double.
So 3d6 plus 6 plus 2d6 plus 12. That's what it should be, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Amira, on the other hand, is taking advantage of Arius's predicament, and she charges up her blade in the flames before swinging it straight through and striking Drake in the back, this time cutting through a bit of his armor. And he turns his head around to take a look.
Hey, Brian, turn his head back around. Turn his head back
And
around.
I'm laying down. I'm not turning shit around.
Okay, it's turn 2.
Brian, I don't know how to tell you this, but help. Brian, I'm about to fucking.
I don't know how to tell you this, Nathan, but I'm on the ground. My ass is in the dirt.
Brian, I am about to try to get the fuck out of here. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, do
It's the hit and run strat. I just hit him. He give me the fucking angry eye. I'm about to try to leave.
Well, now you guys are experiencing the full oof of your anti-synergy.
Yeah.
But here's the problem: we just need
Bay.
we need Bay.
Yeah, we need Bay really badly. We're fucking each other.
Once we have Bay, it'll be okay. Bay makes okay.
True. Bay does make okay.
Is Nathan just like filling out his paperwork and prompt and reasonable time frames, and then there's Brian.
Yeah, imagine being Nathan.
Then there's Ian and Alex, and oh no.
Yeah, listen, Andy. At least I'm not Ian or Alex. All right.
Well,
imagine, Andy. I could be another one of them.
Well, now let's not jump to conclusions, right?
I think we need to get Trissy Boy's party, and put them with.
Your actions will have a slight delay if you want to get up. Also, getting up provokes an attack of opportunity.
So what if I just keep laying on the ground?
Brian, get the fuck up.
But I'll die.
Brian, get up. Don't be a pussy.
But if I get up,
what if I don't get up? I knew you were gonna say that. The second you were quiet for like, I knew your ass was fucking considering. What if I just don't?
Fine, man.
I fucking knew it, Brian. I heard it.
Come on.
Brian, you have to roll your dice to know what you're planning.
Do I have to know what I'm planning before I roll my dice?
Your plans will go into the garbage can when you realize your dice sucks. Just fucking roll it.
I don't have to roll movement to get up, do I?
No.
No, I don't.
But you have to roll movement to move if you want to move.
I don't.
I see.
I don't want to move at all.
Brian, cue it up anyway. That way, when he fucking jumps on my ass, you can jump on his ass. You know what I mean?
I told you your dice would suck.
So Nathan, here's the thing.
Mhm.
I'm fucked.
Mhm. Right, he's looking at me right now.
All right, I'll do that then. So get up, stance change. Okay, so how long do I have to spend to get up, Andy?
Probably 2 ticks.
2 ticks. All right. I even spell, dude. Like, this is my only language, and I can't spell the words right.
Brian, I don't know if you get certified to be speaking English, to be honest.
That's difficult, dude.
You'd go to there and they'd like, do you speak English? And you'd be like,
Yeah.
fucking drool coming down.
There we go.
Okay, you guys ready? Yes?
I guess.
Yes, I'm ready to.
Okay.
Ready for something.
I'm gonna stand up and die, Nathan, just so you know.
You're standing up, provokes an attack of opportunity. Disclaimer, I have to just say it every single time. Do you want to do it anyways? The answer is probably yes.
The answer is truly no, but yes, I have to stand up. I just want to see a lot of ones. Just a lot of ones. Come on, some ones. That's not ones. There is not a single one in there. Hey, Andy, why are you using DM weighted dice? Fuck you. This is DM abuse.
Your agency has no meaning here. Then he's like, get some ones, and it's only just a bunch of 8s.
Bunch of crit successes. Come on.
And Drake, noticing that Ares is trying to stand back up, immediately swipes at him again, cutting deeper into him as he backs up a little bit, trying to cover his wounds. No, you do not actually get to back up.
Yeah, I figured as much.
All right. Ares, you make stance change if you'd like. Ares, you may stance change.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to run away or, no, I can't. I just have to do this. I just have to go into destruction. Okay.
All right. You may move.
Wow, you got a pretty good move roll, Nathan.
I did, but am I gonna attack or provoke an attack opportunity out of curiosity?
Try moving.
Nathan, that means yes.
Thanks, Andy. Try moving for it.
No.
Fuck, Brian. Is he still looking at me? Or...
You look over his shoulder, noticing you, basically. He's aware that you're there.
Nathan, your attack made him aware. Good job.
Brian, what have you done so far, Brian? Busted a nut.
Tank enough damage to kill you.
You busted a nut? Yeah, sure, I'd be dead, actually. But you busted a nut, and so far the only damage you've done is to me. I'm just gonna throw that out there, Brian.
Hang on, that was a really good nut, dude. I got some good clarity after.
There's actually there's no point in me leaving, actually, because it might be good if he turns around and tries to fuck me. Because you actually are less tanky than me now. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna move right there. Fuck. Which is probably an attack of opportunity.
Nope, 5-foot steps do not provoke an attack of opportunity.
That's right. That's right.
But you did move through fire, so you're taking a 1d6 plus 11 again.
God fucking. Alright, Brian, you're really fucking me over here.
Notice how I'm not rolling it. Ares, please roll the dice to damage your ally.
Notice how Drake is not taking any fire damage.
I mean, he's not on fire. He's the same situation as you. You're not on fire. He's
just in fire.
He's standing in the fire.
Yeah, but he seems a lot less concerned than I do. Alright, Brian, roll. How much what are you hitting me with? How much?
I think I'm gonna hit you with a little bit something like,
Please roll on that one again. Please roll on that one again.
Oh,
now he's rolling high, huh?
Yep.
The next tick of fire damage you take will set you on fire.
Yep. That's mine 6, so 10.
If it brings you into below 0 for the magic, it will set you on fire. Okay. Ares, you may create flames.
Oh, did I not?
Hey, Nathan.
If you plan on using Flame Wave in destruction, Mir is in fact in the way of this attack. But Mir's providing a flanking bonus for you.
Thanks, Nathan.
I'm about to be on fire.
Good Lord, me
He doesn't even care. I'm literally over here.
So I hit with a 19, Andy.
You hit them both with a 19.
I'm like, you know what? I'll stay close because I want to help Brian.
What the fuck
And then I blast everywhere with fire.
I'm coming to back you up, bro. I'm coming to back you up. You don't want to come over here. You don't want to come over here, really.
Brian, if you knew you were doing this next, why didn't you tell me?
Nathan, you can very clearly see that it says areas create flames.
I don't know what the fuck that doesn't that mean like 7 different things?
4.
Yeah, you used the AoE one this time.
It's not an AoE to be fair.
Go on, roll damage.
Yeah,
Brian,
okay.
these are things you should probably
And roll the second bit of damage again.
Another D6, great.
Because Mir will be well, no, on top of all the fire damage you normally deal. The bonus fire damage that you deal.
Brian, why are you blasting me?
Hey, Nathan, I'm finally hurting the man. It's not getting
me.
through his armor, but I'm hurting the man.
Both targets are in fact on fire. So,
Hey, Nathan, that means I've broken his magic armor.
Brian, why did you tell me you were going to do this? I'm like, maybe I should move right ahead of Brian. Fucking silent. Silent as a fucking babe. Doesn't say anything. Then all of a sudden, his turn.
Alright,
blast beer with fire.
now please roll your actual fire damage check. Another d6 plus 11 for both of them. Because they're both now on fire. I also have it set for an unspecified amount of time because you're standing in fire.
Fuck.
No, that's good, Brian. It means I won't die before he does.
That's the damage.
No, you will.
That's the damage to Drake. Now you have to roll it again.
Thank God for Brian's absolute shit rolls.
So you get the -4 for the first one, but actually some of it's damage reduction, right? So
I have 6 fire resist.
okay, so the first bit doesn't do anything. The next bit does 7 fire damage to you then, which means you're on fire by 1 damage.
Thanks, Brian. 0, and my HP's at 53 now.
Yes.
Hey, Nathan, guess what? I
I'm
still have more HP than you.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to take
Got
Brian.
less than half, and I'm still getting more.
But don't worry, Brian. Don't let me know you're about to fucking fire tsunami.
Nathan. It was a sacrifice played for the greater good.
Drake is making an attack against both of you now.
His Darius spitting on us.
Yeah, he's about to do it. Oh, that hits me, Brian.
Oh, that hits me very hard, Nathan.
Does that hit your?
I'm probably
does that
gonna
hit your
die.
physical? Mir, does that actually hit your physical?
Yeah, I have 23.
Ah. Wait, are you sure? I thought you took it. I took off your.
Yeah, that's with it off, I think.
Ah, yes. So it is.
You don't gotta say it like that.
Ruh-roh.
Oof. Not much of a dodge.
Oh.
I like those numbers.
For the most
And
part.
I cannot lie.
Take off your damage reduction for physical if you have any for that. Actually, no, just kidding. Never mind.
I had 1. Come on.
I didn't.
It's never been helpful before.
Ah, you don't have damage reduction to physical anymore because your armor is gone. Yeah, and you don't have
That's
preservation.
true. And I'm not in preservation.
No, you're not. And Drake
No.
spins his axe around, striking
I'm
both
not.
Mir and Arius. As Mir steps back
fucking
just a
Garrett.
little bit, as it chops up bits of her, the plates that she does have. And Arius, however, just takes the cut directly. His armor is well worn away by now. Okay, Mir, you may tumble.
Can I switch that with my blades or not blades retrieving slash?
Yes.
Right, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Flanking bonus 2?
Yes.
Oh!
Fear not, you can still roll damage.
God damn, thank God. I was probably like 1 over, to be honest.
Yeah, something like that.
Sneak attack.
Yes.
6. So this is for the first one. And can I roll for the second one?
Yes, you may roll for the second. Mir this time bending down to target his ankles and his legs, dashes forward in an attempt to strike at them, cutting into it a little bit and cutting into it again, but not making it all the way through. But this time you see that he's actually looking down and looking backwards and paying attention much more to Mir now.
Fuck.
You may tumble.
Shit. Okay, Brian. What are the odds he can attack again?
This turn?
Yeah.
Pretty good. He hasn't moved.
What's my...
Your bumble check. That's what you're looking for.
Not just that. I'm also looking for what turn order is, like what tick we're at.
Yes. The fire goes away at the end of the turn, by the way. The big fire area.
I can't remember if I took... Can I switch 2 actions a turn, or is it 1?
If you have improved initiative, you can do 2.
Okay, I do have improved initiative. That's what I remember. Can I swap melee and hum?
Yes.
I have 6 turn ticks. I'm gonna try to get some more damage off. And, so no sneak attack or craven. This isn't gonna do too much, but... God, I rolled that. Oh, I need to roll accuracy.
He's paying attention to you, but you're still technically getting a flanking bonus, so I'm gonna let you apply your sneak attack.
Okay, I had to roll accuracy anyway. That hits.
Yes.
He said I can roll sneak attack because I have flanking.
Yes. You have direct flanking, so go for it.
I believe in you, Nathan.
I'm trying really hard, Brian.
Nathan, I believe in you.
And, well, Mir strikes Drake once again as he's turning around, cutting through even more of the armor as you see that some of it begins to give away. But nonetheless, he is still standing, and this time very menacingly staring at Mir.
Fuck, I hope I get my double check on before he gets his melee.
Arius, you get a melee attack now. He is turned around and not paying attention to you.
Oh,
double,
yes.
double chop.
I've heard your suggestion, Nathan. Alright, I'll roll a double chop here.
Is this the melee attack against the whetstone?
He's sharpening the...
I'm gonna make sure to get it with every single pot of my blue.
He sits there and fucking does like a massive ass swing, but
Wait,
make
don't
sure
you-
not to hit Drake, hits the fucking stone on the ground.
Ooh.
Sharp. That was a crispy mic effect right there.
You can roll accuracy.
Yes, I am.
Think of
But
it
I have
this way.
the flanking bonus is
Plus
a
two.
+2. Yep. Dab!
Good thing you.
Brian, are you okay?
Nah, dude. I spent literally all day in the sun.
It's a good thing you can roll twice. Please go again.
Please go again, Brian.
You can roll
That one
damage
might work.
You can roll damage for the second bit.
Okay.
The first bit roll
but you
damage,
actually,
just not for
my,
him.
my bad. You can roll damage for fire damage on the first one.
Fire damage.
Alright, fire damage. Coming up 1d6.
The target is in
Plus.
fact on fire. You can also add another tick of fire damage to him when you hit him. And he is also taking Scourge.
So, hang on. You said fire damage, but another instance of fire damage. So 2 fire damage rolls.
No. Roll your damage that you would deal for just the fire damage from the first chop for your double chop, and then the
Okay.
full damage from your second chop for the double chop. Which is
So
they're all
first,
flat damages, anyways. I'm pretty sure, right?
for fire or for the double chop, it is a D10 plus 0.75 strength. So it's a D5, holy shit, a D7 plus
Right,
1.
Right.
Yes.
Do you not remember the flat number that you had for your double chop? Do you remember? Because your double chop was on hit. You remember?
Yes, I do remember that it was on hit.
Yes. That means you only have flat numbers to roll, which is not a roll at all. It's just flat numbers. You should have it already written down somewhere.
I know I have it written down.
You've referred to it 1.5 million times.
I have. I know. I just have to find it again because I can't see it. It's not that number. You know what? it's none of those either. I actually cannot find it. I need to get better at this.
I feel bad. I'll actually be right
Because
back.
the only thing I see here is a 1d10 plus 0.75 strength.
Yes, but that was no longer accurate. Remember, we're not using that anymore.
Yeah, because I changed from strength to accuracy and all that. Nope.
I don't know
Not
where you
right
put
there.
your reference, so you need to know where it is.
Yeah, my reference should be in the quick reference page.
Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you from now on, okay? Even when this is done, when this session is done, you need to use that. You need to not copy paste shit into your quick reference.
Yeah, no, I've already cut all of these 4 down.
Yes. Put what you actually need in there. Please don't just do this, okay? That
Yeah,
you already
no,
have
I've
it
got the
pasted
5
somewhere
damages
else.
here.
Yeah. Just like
Yes.
literally, okay.
I will chop it down.
And on your sheet pates, we're also gonna make sure your numbers are calculated for your rest of the shit. It automatically calculates. You only got to do it once, and you're done. You don't have to touch it anymore for the rest of ever.
Yes, I'm 100% okay with that.
Okay, good. Because we're gonna do the same thing with Nathan's. I think he already knows his shit off the top of his head, but we're gonna do it with his anyways.
Yes.
Okay.
Say honest to God, I don't know where it is. Yes, please. Sorry.
All right. So Arius brings down his blade with the first one, but the blade deflects off, leaving a small little sear mark where it once was before he brings it back down on the same spot again, leaving another sear mark, but chopping just a tiny little bit into his armor, loosening it up some more. It's going to be mirror your tumble.
Okay, I want to fucking out of here.
Oh, so you want to get rid of my flanking bonus?
Do you still have another attack this turn?
I do, yes. After your reaping slash, or sorry, you took that one already.
Yeah,
So
this
literally
is-
this same turn tick. This same turn tick. We're on turn tick 14, I believe. So
Does he have another attack? Does he have another attack? Do we think?
I'll be honest. I think he could, but I don't know if he's.
We just did the 14th turn tick, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he got reaping slash off before he Hang on, he switched his tumble on his reaping slash, didn't he?
We should be on turn tick 20.
Because
he.
Oh, you switched your tumble and your melee.
I did two
gotcha.
swaps.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Okay, yeah. No, go ahead. I don't have another attack string. You're good to go.
Okay, that's why I was like.
Don't forget to calculate your distances. Like, look at it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think because I want to get out because he's looking at me still. I'm pretty sure. Did he look at you after you hit him, Brian?
No.
He's still staring his ass at me.
No. I barely shaved off a small portion of his armor.
Yeah, he's getting really mad at me, Brian. I don't have much next turn either. Is the thing. I can only do one melee because I need one more turn before my cooldowns come back.
Yeah, I've got at least one more turn before I can put my blast shield back on. And
this next turn I have a melee, but after that I should have Blades Regen Reaping Slash again.
Okay.
So I can, not this next turn, but the turn after, I can hit really fucking hard, especially if my Reaping Slash breaks his armor. Then he'll be immobile as fuck. I'm just trying to think how I want to get out because I don't want to go I don't want to go this way. I kind of want to go sideways. That way, if he does pursue me, you can get to me. You know what I mean? How much can you move?
25, I believe it is. Hang on. It is 30 actually now. 30.
30.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna tumble here.
I can also switch to celerity, which gives me 35.
Okay, I'm trying not to get you to have to do that.
Well, hang on, I might actually get 40
Don't
because
forget
I have
you're
cast level 2. So
don't forget the fire also does go out, so the this big light source is going to be gone.
That's actually true. That might help a lot.
So I will actually have 40 foot of movement if I switch to celerity.
That's
so
what it'll go back to being this.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna tumble right here.
Okay. Go ahead. Make a tumble check.
1d20. It's high as fuck. That's all I remember because I will continue to tumble.
Yep. So you're able to jump. You're able to jump on him as long as you're outside of that yellow range, and he's within inside that red range.
Yeah. Right there. 17.
Go for it. Okay. Drake's got Scorch stacked up to 5, and he's on fire. So, beginning the new turn, it's going to be turn 3. Everyone's taking their tick of fire damage right now.
Okay.
Roll your fire damage.
Roll it twice, please.
Yes.
First one specified either Drake or Mir. Pick one.
Shit. Nathan, do you want the first or the second tick?
I'll take first. You've been rolling low. First one.
All right. First one's Nathan. There you go. That's not bad. Second one will be Drake. Let's go.
Minus your fire resist.
So 6. That's what? How much damage is that?
8.
Look at those high rolls when I don't want them.
You're doing good, Nathan. You're doing good.
Rolling really fucking high every time I want to do something. But
Yes. Okay, Nathan, I got a quick question. Do you think he's going to just chase you down? Or do you think he'll turn around on me again?
I actually don't know, to be honest. It depends, because I don't think he's me anymore.
He doesn't see you, but he saw where you went.
Yeah.
Because he was looking at you, so he might just walk after you, which would make sense.
I
give
hope
him an opportunity, but he does not care about me. So
he might. He seems really like. He's like, he's human and shit like that. He's making human really like focused. You know what I mean? Like if he's on someone, he seems like the kind of person who's gonna just me down. That's my guess.
That's the problem, because if he just charges you, or charges where he thinks you are, you're in a straight line to him.
You're on fire. You're a fucking. You're a light bulb right now.
You are a light source now, Nathan. Unfortunately, so he might just charge you and knock you down immediately.
That is very possible.
So okay, yeah, I'm gonna stance change, move melee. That's 6, 10, 12. I have.
Because I just pumped a lot of damage into him too, so I don't think he wants to turn away from me anymore. Because I think he's realizing if I get behind him, I can kick his ass.
I'll be 18 right there. Okay. Great. How much does this give? 10, 1, 2, 2. Ah, fuck, I can't do it.
Also, Nathan, while he's doing his thing, after this, or at some point, we really need to do it before next week because you guys are getting a lot more class features and it's going to start getting really complicated, especially with this class and numbers. We are going to automate the calculation on your sheet. That way you could just have a quick reference to look at, like your lunge range will be automatically, it'll say lunge range and it'll tell you exactly the range you have.
Okay.
And things like that, right? So.
Too easy.
And things with Brian, for example, like how much fire damage he should be dealing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to get Void Slash. That's gonna be so fucking nice.
Okay, so we go to. I can't do the Great Flames. So yes.
Oh, have I been proccing my bleed, by the way, or no?
Your what?
My bleed?
What do you mean?
Doesn't make them suffer in the shadow? Is that against a specific?
Are you talking about the bleed?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bleed's against your target. It's a special target.
Is it? Does it? I'm saying, does it only go to favored victims, or would it be blocking on him?
It should be going to only favored victims, unless you had another source of bleed.
I don't think so. I think it just had to make him suffer.
You should get it on your weapon, Nathan. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm trying to make that big boy weapon, which will give me some bleed, but
and deny healing and other certain special effects.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, I just totally can't. I just totally didn't even put in your actions. Hold on. My bad. Hold on. I just didn't even see your first two. Okay, there we go.
Dankeschön.
Alright, Ares, you may change your stance.
Great.
Oh, I see. He's rolling out.
Listen, if I'm correct, Nathan's a light bulb. Drake is looking at Nathan. That means Drake's going after Nathan, which means I have to go after Drake.
Well, you're able to move.
I will delay.
Okay. He is making a charge action against Mir.
We were right about that assessment that he's fucking totaled on me because I just.
Ooh!
I have 23. Do I dodge?
Yes, you do. Defender wins on the dodge. Drake draws up his axe and starts charging towards Mir, crushing the stone as Mir has seen this pattern again and again. As she just ducks out of the way as a small piece of her hair gets cut off by the blade of the axe as he goes flying past her with momentum. And she ends up entirely behind him. Okay. That's actually not the location, but we're going to go right there. All right. Ares, you may move, since you're delayed.
Get that flank, buddy.
Sorry, you said it was my turn, yeah?
Yes, move.
Okay, great. Move. Shoot.
Why do I get blasted by Dylan so fucking hard at random points in the day?
Alright, well, I guess I'll do this.
I want to see what he just said to me, and you can explain to me why he's retarded.
Alright.
Preferably we focus on this right now, since we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Mir, you may move.
Can I switch? He's still staring at me, right?
Yes.
I assume.
Yes, he is.
Let me think. Might be better if I just stay here, actually. Can I switch with the melee?
Yes.
Yeah. There's. Just accuracy roll. I assume that hits.
Yes, roll damage.
Sneak attack bonuses or no?
Yes, in this case. The charge has also lowered his defense, and you're direct flanking right now.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yes, Nathan.
If this breaks his armor, I can fuck him next turn, Brian.
Hell
You
yes.
see,
All I have to do
Mir,
is
after a very swift dodge and Ares' very quick approach to trap him in, Mir strikes back in a very, precise counterattack, chunking almost the remainder of his armor as you see it's barely holding itself together. Ares may make a melee attack.
If you don't break his armor, I should be able to break his armor next turn, which means we should be able to actually. I can make it to where he can't move.
That's nice.
That will help a lot, yeah.
Alright, I can only use one double chop a turn, so I'm going. Actually, what level did I get the second part of this? The stab.
You get double chop first. Do the double chop.
Yeah, so I have to double chop right here. Okay, double chop it is. Boop. There we go. 16 damage.
Okay.
2 of that is fire damage.
All right. You can reapply your actual Phoenix Fire to him since he's getting burned, and he's already got Scorch, and he's already on fire.
stab. Okay, so you want me to roll fire damage or no?
Yes, roll the Phoenix Fire.
Yes.
You see as Arius is chopping at him some more, whittling away even more and more as Drake seems to be having a difficult time holding himself up, or at least his armor is holding itself up on him. You see as the fire damage is beginning to scorch what on some of his skin as different black spots begin to appear. Okay. Now he is making another attack. This time he is making it against Mir.
Please the roll. Please the roll.
Please.
Just want to start dodging this motherfucker.
Please roll a grapple.
Ooh. What is my grapple?
It should be pretty high.
It's 1d20.
You've got escape artist.
Plus whatever your grapple check should be pretty high.
It should be quite high.
Oh, it is very high.
Yeah, it might not be higher than his, but it's higher than his. It is actually higher than his. His is a 20.
I have a really high.
This is not 20.
What is it? Didn't you roll a 20 when you grappled me?
Yes. However.
Oh, he crit!
Nathan, you're fucked. You're dead.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm stabbing him anyways.
Well, right, it's been a fucking...
You see as he picks up Mir and slams her straight into the ground as their armor can no longer hold itself together. As you see Mir is actually feeling some of the stones crushing into her back as it's pressing into her skin.
Nathan, you know, a lot of girls like it when you push them up against a wall. So.
Yeah, this isn't one of those times.
Are you sure?
This is not one of those times.
Oopsies. Hold on. You had 45,
Oopsies,
right?
Nate.
And you are currently being grappled.
Help me, Brian, please.
Alright, Arius, you make another melee attack.
It's a stab.
Just cut off his arms already.
Listen, Nathan, I'd love to, but unfortunately, this attack is a stab. All right.
Go ahead.
Listen, if you run it through his
This
chest,
is actually a 2d10.
Actually, wait, never. I lied. Don't stab it through his chest. If it gets through his chest, it's going into me too. No kebab.
So what? You want me to stab it through his throat or something? But that goes into you as well.
I'm short as fuck. That might not go into me.
Nathan, he's holding you up.
No,
You're
he's
probably
slammed her
about
into the
eye level
ground.
with
No.
him.
Shave his nuts.
No, he's literally like holding her down by her neck onto the ground.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I'll go for the throat then. Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
actually, you can still go through the chest. You can still go for a chest.
Chest, you think?
Yeah. Fucking center mass that bitch.
Okay, I'll roll this accuracy then.
Because I'm about to
Okay.
cripple him.
9. Come on, roll that dice. Don't lag and make me feel bad about it.
Roll damage.
Okay. Actually, quick question. Since I've only rolled stab like once before.
It's the one with the... It's the D10 plus everything.
Okay, it is. So it's just pretty much a normal attack then.
Yes, more or less. You see Arius is doing his best as he, as the remainder of Drake's armor protects what little was left, but a small cut is opened at his shoulder as Arius stabs forward, deflecting like just a little bit away. His armor falls away from him. And another searing mark is left on his shoulder. Okay. You're going to get another attempt to escape.
Is
this
it
turn.
same roll?
Yes, at the beginning of this turn. So go ahead and roll your escape. Also, you're taking fire damage.
Because he is on fire, Nathan.
No, because you are on fire, and that is the
I am
last tick
also
of the fire, and he is also on fire, which is going to also be the last tick of the fire.
Fire!
So Brian, you can go ahead and yeah, okay, he's not getting away.
I'm not going anywhere. Do I still queue up moves or no? or is there not a
Yes.
point?
What do you mean queue up move?
You
Queue up an
may.
escape.
You may, if you'd like.
I'm not queuing
more
up
thing.
You
anything. It
start
doesn't
fucking
even matter.
wagging your legs on the ground.
I literally, right,
more
I literally
Phoenix
just
Fire.
did the Huh?
Roll the Phoenix Fire, Brian, for both of them.
Yes. There you go. They're the same.
Minus your
He
damage
just hit-
reduction.
-6, so that's 9. He literally just hit me with the if you want to. If you're feeling like
Listen, if you want to needlessly consume your action points, you can.
if you want to make yourself feel a little better and roll a couple things, that's fine with me.
But what it's gonna do? Absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna do the DM special of you absolutely can try.
Hey man, if you feel like rolling, you do you.
Yeah,
But anyway, I'm not reading.
Roll your actions if you get to use them.
I'll roll them just for the false hope, you know. Maybe Brian cuts them so bad I get dropped.
Nathan, here's the thing though. I think we should look into getting you some type of dagger as well. So when you get pinned again, because we all know it's gonna happen, you can stab them in the stomach. Because I feel like that's probably quite a good idea at this point. If we had what were those things that you turned to rust or turned to dust, trying to skin stuff? Oh, that's right, our skinning knives.
All right, listen, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up. That never happened.
I see.
That never happened actually.
Well, go ahead and type in all your shit, and
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'll be back in a second.
Yes. Not gonna lie, Nathan, I straight up cannot find any of my fucking numbers.
Enter.
And they're just not here. I actually got some really good shit. Like some really good rolls here.
I did too. I don't know if it means much, but
I got an attack on the third tick, so.
oh, actually, that means
if I can actually get him to drop you.
Yeah, then I actually will be able to get shit done.
Yeah.
Because he has like no armor too. I'll be able to actually.
The only problem is I have enough fucking what is it, AP left for another attack. I just can't use it yet.
Oh, that's a big unluck.
Yes, it is. But hey, don't worry, I'm really fucking good at appraising things. It's a +10.
Hey, maybe you should appraise. I don't know, literally nothing. You're fucked. Please just put in your actions.
Yeah, they're all there. Hang on a second. That first one's not supposed to be a melee attack. It's supposed to be a stance change. It's my bad. I'll retype that for you.
I can't wait for the day that I fight someone with fucking like light armor. Instead, I've been fighting beef. Nothing but beef boys, man.
Listen, Nathan, you can fight something with light armor or a nice old wizard with no armor because they can't cast it.
Magic armor. I literally, Brian, my passive is I just do 10% bonus damage to people like that. But I've never procced because it's always.
To be fair, the only person you have fought is this thick boy.
I know. I fought that. Well, even Brian, but Brian doesn't. He's fucking.
I'm a thick boy.
Yeah,
Brian's also a thick boy.
You're damn right, I'm a thick boy.
All right, Aries, let me change your stance.
It's gonna be funny, Brian. We're over here getting fucked by big boys. Random mage gonna turn the corner. It's my turn. All of a sudden, like I'm gonna fucking be like, I've been waiting.
Oh my mo.
All right,
I've changed stance to destruction.
Drake has a very early action.
Excuse me. Sorry, Nathan, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead.
Oh no. I hope that's all the damage that's being done, or else. Oh!
As you see, Drake picks up Mira again and slams her back into the stone. As you see, she's doing significantly less well as she coughs up some blood from the impact.
I am barely alive.
Don't worry, man. You got 6 HP.
I
You
need
might
you to-
survive the fire damage. Oh, you're not on fire anymore, actually.
Yeah, I'm not on fire.
Drake should be, though, because I renewed the fire damage on him, didn't I, with my...
No,
Fire
you're
attack now?
redoing the scorch on him, not the fire damage.
Oh, that's right. Renewing Scorch. Okay, never mind. My bad. I'll use it again.
Brian,
Aries,
you need to go for his arm on this
you may make a melee attack.
Okay, can I specifically aim at the arm that is holding up Mir?
Yes, you may. However, that does not necessarily mean that it will disable him if you land an attack. What it means is the accuracy will be harder to hit because you're trying to specifically target him. If the damage is sufficient and the accuracy is high enough, he may be disabled. But that is if you roll high enough. Although the gamble that you're taking is that if you're trying to target something specific, you have a higher chance of missing.
I think you still go for it, Brian, because if not, I'm dead.
Alright, I get 2 accuracy rolls here anyway, so I'll try it. That's a no.
Brian.
That's a maybe right there. That's a maybe. That's my highest roll yet, dude.
Damn, Riley.
That might actually be my highest roll in any of the fucking games so far.
Drake is flailing around Mir. Arius is trying his best to swipe at his arms, missing the first one, but the second one cuts clean into his arm. As you see, a bit of a searing sound is made. But even still, he doesn't seem to be too worried about it, as he is entirely focused on Mir.
Roll damage?
Yes.
Okay, so -7 from that, so it's a 9.
Brian, you don't give a fuck.
Mir,
I'm doing what I can, Nathan. I rolled an 18 for you. Shut up.
Mir, you're unable to take action right now, but you can try to struggle again. If you don't struggle, he won't get another attack against you, but if you struggled and you fail it, he's going to hit you again. But if you don't struggle, you're canceling your action.
I think I go for it, honestly.
Nathan, can you delay the action?
No.
Oh.
It's canceled right here, or not.
It's just another grapple check.
Yep, it's an opposed grapple.
I'm going for it. How does this work, bro? Nat 1 versus Nat 20. Go. This guy's about to lose his
I think you
fucking
just
arm.
take his arm. I think you just take it with you.
You see,
honestly.
and you see as Drake, in his rage-filled movement, raises up Mir again, or tries to raise up Mir again, as Mir finds just the right moment and angle to slip her arm around and cut him like right under the armpit, which loosens his arm for just a moment. As you see, his arm loosens and Mir falls away into an immediate. What is your next action? Reaping Slash? Do your Reaping Slash, but crit the ability, please. So triple that damage. If you roll a nat 20 again, you're gonna make it a *9.
Alright, so roll accuracy?
Yes.
Oh god, please. Oh, that was really
if it hit the 20, it would have been a kind of smurf.
That would have been a big ass.
If you hit that 20, I'm pretty sure you just one-shot the man,
But triple damage anyways.
Sick. Do I apply sneak attack?
Yes. You have a direct flanking bonus with Arius.
18. Do I roll both? Do I roll both instances as crit?
Yes.
1, 2. Oh, Brian.
Nathan, that's a nice bit of damage.
Fuck this bitch.
You see as Mir steps forward, cutting clean through his ankles as he falls to one knee before cutting him clean across the back with a very large gaping wound as it begins to bleed. All right.
So what you're saying is he's on his knees now, right?
He is.
Pull your pants down.
Slap him in the face with my dick. I mean,
heals. Fuck.
He has an attack.
He pulls out an ultra potion.
It's his turn for another attack. Against Mir again.
Oh, barely not enough. Fine. It's been an honor. I've done what I can. You must finish the fight, Brian.
As you see, as he stands up from his kneeling position, swinging his axe full force straight into Mir, knocking her into the air as she falls to the ground, mostly cut apart.
I'm pretty sure a 29 with 6 HP just means he bisected her.
Yes, pretty much.
Brian, please, he's so injured.
And because of the way...
Hang on, he stood up though, so do I get an attack of opportunity for that?
He wasn't prone.
He was just on
it was for Citaban purposes that he was on his knees.
Son of a bitch.
He can't move more than 5 meters, though, or 5 feet, by the way, Brian.
Why don't you just chop his feet all the way off so he couldn't stand up at all?
Come on, man. I just
Come on, man.
I just dumped damage. Brian's like, why didn't you also?
But listen, you dumped fucking 87 damage
And
into
as he
him. Why
continues that
didn't you chop his
momentum,
legs off?
bringing the axe all the way back around down on Arius as well, slamming him straight into the ground.
Hey Nathan, I've just got turned into a meat pie.
We almost had him, Brian. Fuck.
Nathan, I just got turned into a meat pie.
Oh, I know. I saw.
I was quite literally, right after this, going to be able to stab him through.
Oh, we were so close. We
In
broke both of
Arius's final fading moments, he can see Drake sort of kind of stretching his back and his arms a little bit as the bleeding does seem to stop.
He seems pretty healthy, Nathan.
As he looks back and forth between you two with a light and crooked smile.
Nathan, I'm just gonna say he seems kinda healthy.
Well, one thing's an interesting trend, though. You guys are making progress.
True.
We broke his armor this time.
So, Mir and Arius are met with a silence again. And the blackness. But, after the silence subsides, a scene appears before Mir and Arius as they stand on a beach of pure black sand and sharp ridges stretched out on both sides. They remember this place. Adrian used to take them there when they were young. He'd often tell them stories of the lands where the pure white dirt and earth below burned like fire but made you shiver all the same. He would tell them tales of his travels when he was a budding hunter and the places he was to visit. His favorite book was always the ones with the best pictures. He would often pull it out from under his bed where he hid his drink, and sometimes he would leave it out when he passed out from overindulging.
Hell yeah.
But the constant washing of the waves on the ashen sand was broken by the laughter of young children. See that 4 kids are running down the sand, splashing in the water, and come to a halt when the first 2 of them land face first in the water, and the other 2 children still standing watching them stop and begin laughing. And one had a silvery white braid in her hair, and the other one had long dark hair, like black hair. The other 2 lift their heads as the water washes away the sand from their hair and face, revealing long red hair and short brown hair. And as Mir and Arius are standing there, the ground cracks and releases a small stream of lava and steam as the children turn to look. But despite being children, Mir and Arius recognize them all instantly, except for the last 2. It was a young Kiana with soft blue eyes and a younger Mikasa who had a deep brown eyes with a tinted orange band. And the young ones with the red and brown hair also shared that sharp orange band in their brown eyes. They felt that these 2 were extremely familiar, but that their eyes were not. And shortly after the stream makes its way onto the stand, they continue their laughing before eventually settling down. And young Mir pulls out Adrian's book and opens it up. And Kiana speaks up. "Did you take that from Uncle?" "He won't notice." Mikasa comes over and takes a look. "Let me see," as the rest of them begin crowding around Mir. So as the rest of them begin crowding around behind Mir as she holds the book open, they flip through the pages quickly and admire many of the different things in the book before stopping at one where they all become quiet. "I wonder what that looks like for real," young Arius says as he stares into the sunset. Mikasa looks at him and grabs the book out of Mir's hand and runs over to the water before holding it open with the sunset at her back. Well, stop wondering and let's go there one day. You see she's holding the book in front of her face, trying to, kind of squinting at it. Grim Lake? Grim Lake. Only the hunters are allowed to go, Arius says, dejected. Well, let's all become hunters and go see Grim Lake together. Just the four of us. And at that, Mir and Ares can see the sparkle in the eyes of the children whose future and happiness was in their hands. But soon after, the kids fade away, and some teenagers make their way onto the beach. These teenage Mir and Ares have a much more serious demeanor about them as they stroll down the beach, inaudibly talking about a few things, as the younger teenage Mikasa and Kiana are pointing fingers at them and giggling about a few things. The pair greet each other, and Mikasa hops down and gives Mir and Ares a hug as Kiana looks out at the sunset with a solemn face. She quickly moves back into a smile when the three finish their hug and turn around. Father says we can finally do our first hunter test, but he keeps warning me to be careful since something big is coming up. First blood moon, I think he called it? Sounds like an easy in for our hunter ranks, Mir states confidently. Sounds annoying. Kiana kind of sounds irritated at that. Did you get it? Arius says, kind of asking Mir excitedly. Of course I got it. You make it sound like Ryoshi cares enough and Adrian's sober enough. Imagine Adrian being sober. And Mir says as she waves around the same book that they saw earlier with the children. This is what you wanted, right? Hunter's Landmarks. Yeah, that's the one. This is what I wanted to show you. And she flips open the same page with the image of Grim Lake. It's called Grim Lake. It's supposed to be green and have white sand and blue skies and these weird things called palm trees. Mikasa says excitedly she twirls around in the sand. She stops her twirling and looks at the three staring at the pages. Don't you want to go see the world instead of being holed up here? And twinkle in their eyes return once again before the scene fades once more. This time, much more serious and only slightly younger, Mir and Ares stroll down the beach together, barely uttering a word to each other as they look down into the ashen sand. Mikasa seems to be comforting Kiana, but they both notice Mir and Ares as they stroll down the beach waving to them. As Mir and Ares approach, Kiana hides her face and wipes it before greeting them with a pained smile. Mir and Ares look up from the sand to meet eye to eye with Mikasa. Just want to leave, but Mikasa stops them. Don't say any more. Did you bring what I asked you? Mir pulls out the book once more. This is what I wanted to show you three, Mikasa says as she flips to the page with Grim Lake. It's a beach in the Far East, so what? Mir says pretty coldly. And at this, Kiana seems to shift uncomfortably before returning to her original expression. It may not look like much yet, but look at this place. The beach was always our favorite place to be. But we were always worried about what our families wanted from us, right? But don't you see? Grim Lake isn't really just a beach, right? It's our freedom. And you make it sound like Father will let us leave, Mir says. Even if he acts like this, he still wants us to do things, and well, we have nothing out there. Ares. We have nothing out there. We have nothing here anyways. And Kiana, I can't just leave. I've got the workshop, and you see she becomes even more saddened. At that, Mikasa slams the book and walks over. Damn what everyone else wants. Don't you want to be free out there to see the world? Forget how Father has treated you, she says intently to Mir and Ares. And Kiana, I know you love the workshop, but I never said we had to give it up. And you won't be alone, none of you. None of you will be alone. We can all go together. 4 of us. We don't have to live by their rules if we don't want to. She outstretches her hand to the 3. Let's go to the sea. And the 3 begin to reach out their hands reluctantly. But before they could connect, Mir and Ares snap their eyes open and see something they finally felt comforted and saddened by at the same time. The Myrnarius look around to examine their surroundings. Those familiar musty smell and the overwhelming heat. And, of course, wouldn't be complete without Adrian passed out in the corner, bottle still in hand.
Pog.
But something feels missing. Something feels like it's gone. Or maybe it was never there. Actions are back in your hands, gentlemen.
So Andy, stop giving me these feels, please. Thank you.
Fuck, bro. Okay, so this one's gonna be without Kiana and Mikasa in theory, unless they remember.
And yeah, that's what I'm feeling as
Grim
well.
Lake.
I don't remember seeing Grim Lake on the world map, but maybe I just didn't look for it.
I think we should go steal that book again.
Grim Lake was known as the
right now.
Grim Lake was known as the Green Sea to the east.
Yeah, I gathered that much, but I don't remember seeing it marked on the map.
You guys never got there.
Well, I guess that's true.
Not entirely.
Well, hang on, though. If we would have made the promise to go, I guess. Hang on. If we don't know them in this life, then
The promise was never made.
exactly.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is those other timelines that we just saw, because I think those were all 3 different ones.
Yeah, I agree
Ones
with
of
that.
where we just continually were distance from them. If they remember, which I think they might, I think we should try to get that book anyway.
I agree. We should look at it.
Well, where was the place you always found it?
Ryoshi.
Under his bed.
Well, under Adrian's bed.
Oh, that's true.
Where he hid his alcohol, but he's passed out, and there it is, the book on the table.
Let's
Oh, book's on the table. Go grab that real quick.
take a
Turn to
gander.
that page.
Turning over to the page with Grim Lake, or at least where it's supposed to be, you see that a page is torn out.
Motherfucker.
Hang on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go.
He probably tore it out. We could question him if you want.
He definitely can. Well, we'd have to wake him up, and he seems to be passed out drunk, so that might not work out too well for us.
It might be better. He might be so loopy he might not
He might not try and
hide anything. Yeah, see what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Give him a shove. If that doesn't work, I got another idea.
You see he snorts and turns over on the stone.
Alright, Brian, sharpen your ear.
I got it.
Sign that it's his children.
Alright, do you want me to roll a sharpen, Andy?
You may if you'd like.
Do it.
Oh boy, here we go.
You got that macroed for a reason.
Yeah, damn right.
It's a crit.
It is indeed a crit.
You see that Adrian flails about at the sharp sound, smacking Arius across the face immediately. You see he wakes up, we're good. What's going on? He stands up and bangs his head on the ceiling immediately.
Good job, Dad.
God, he's retarded. He's just as retarded as us.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting the distinct feeling that we may not be Ryoshi's bastard children.
Okay, it's you two.
Hey, Dad.
Hmm.
You want to tell me where this page went?
He's somewhere around here. Wait, hold on, me. Yes. What?
That's fucked up.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
I mean, considering how you guys know about your actual lineage now, it is kind of fucked up.
That's pretty fucked up. Damn. You know where this page in this book went?
Huh? It, wait. Where did it go? Are you talking about the picture of the Grim Lake?
Yep.
You mean it's right there as he lies back down. It's on page one of the pages.
He might be a bit too drunk.
I'd say we could throw water on his head, but I honestly don't know if we have water.
I'm unaware of this fact.
You guys have a little bit of like condensation pools basically as water.
Just grab like a handful and just literally rub it across his face.
Smack him in the cheek with it.
I'm not smacking him. I'm gently rubbing water
Okay.
into his eyes.
All right. I'll get up. Okay. I have no idea if it's not there. Then why is it not there?
Dad, are you lying to me?
No, lying?
Sense
Never.
motive.
Never. I would never lie to you.
I'm rolling a sense motive.
You can roll sense motive. Roll the
I
sense motive.
believe him anyway. My sense motive check's coming
You
in.
go ahead and sense motive. I would never lie to you.
Yep. Let me just... Fuck.
Nope, he seems pretty more stupid
You
as
know
normal.
what? Hey Andy, I got a question for you.
If you were gonna ask if you can roll sense motive, go ahead.
Yes.
What's your sense motive?
It's a 1.
Oh!
But it's better than yours.
And looking at
I know
Adrian,
it.
doesn't seem like he's lying.
Oh. Well, that's fucked. What
Good
if the
job,
other-
Dad. I knew I could trust you.
Did you say that out loud or?
No.
Just randomly.
Yes.
Good job, Dad. So what the
Mm.
fuck?
I've shown you guys this book before, haven't I?
Yeah, once or twice. Where'd you get it?
Huh? Yeah. I stole it from Ryoshi's. Where else do you think I got it? You make it sound like we keep books in here.
True. I assume that this page was there.
Yeah, it should be. It was always you guys' favorite.
Well, we got some shit to do.
I'm
you
dumb.
can go back to sleep if you want.
But I'm not dumb enough to tear that page out. You know what? You're speaking my language. And he lies back down on the stone. Instantly snores.
Pacified the dead. I think we go
What a
try to talk.
Shit.
I think. Okay, if we gotta go talk to Kiana, but I have a distinct feeling that I'm not allowed to walk in.
I get the distinct feeling we're not allowed to walk anywhere.
This looks
Well, we're definitely Therans again.
I feel like we might be just super Therans right now, too.
super Therans. Ooh.
Fuck. Well, there's one way to go figure out. We can go walk to Val and see if she like spits at us. Then we know we're super Therans.
True.
Let's go do it. Let's see if we get shot on sight.
Dude, it sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the little outpost with Val to see what her demeanor towards us is.
Well, it can't be any worse than pretty much everything else.
To be fair, she's always been nice to us. She's a good friend. She was.
Has been previously.
Was in our world.
And as
Let's see
you're
if she's-
walking through the lower outposts, you can see that there's quite a lot of busy work moving around. Just as usual.
Is it the day? But before we go there, go to the board. Is it the day before the blood moon again?
It is.
God damn it. Therans don't have a job though, do we?
Nope, not at all. Your family isn't even described on there. No
Yeah, I
names
didn't think
listed. Well, to the lower outpost with you then?
Yep.
Indeed.
And opening up the door, you can see that, looking awfully bored, a very familiar face. When she looks up to see you too, he kind of just looks away for a bit, and then looks back over to you. Ah, finally, someone came in.
We appear to be super Therians.
Fuck. How you doing, Val?
Fine. Bored, really, honestly bored.
Okay, Brian, her brother didn't exist like a couple times ago, right?
That is, I believe, correct.
But then he started existing. Never mind. I think so. Yeah, I think he came in later iterations, so he's not. I really want to go figure out about Drake to see if he's here, but I'm starting to think Drake doesn't actually exist. I'm getting the distinct feeling. Well, got any fun news coming out other than the blood moon happening tomorrow?
Other than the blood moon happening tomorrow, let's see. We've got literally nothing.
It's pretty fucked up.
It's kind of boring. I don't know.
Tell me, would you consider me your friend?
At this, you see, I've got some papers to work on.
Fuck. We are super Therans right now. Alright, well, you have fun, Val.
Right. And you stroll out the familiar hall.
God damn it, Brian, we're super there. Alright, we're gonna have to sneak into fucking Kiana's place.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
Super.
Fuck. Are we friends? Anyway, I gotta get back to work. She just said she wasn't doing anything. Oh no.
It's the Super Therans to the rescue, Nathan.
Fuck. We're getting a lot of disgusted. Actually, they might not even be paying attention to us like we don't exist right now. That might be helpful, actually.
Yeah, it might be.
I do want to stop it here, though.
Okay.
Yes. You guys can come up with a plan the next time.
We need to sneak in and fucking find our lads.
That we do.
Actually, you know what? We can proceed with it. Never mind. We can proceed with a couple of other things, as long as it's not like a big heist type thing that you're trying to do. Like...
Well, I hope it doesn't turn into that, but
I hope we don't have to heist our way into the fucking place.
But
we'll go a little bit more. We'll go a little bit more.
Let's try that normal person approach, Brian. We're gonna walk in and say we want her to. Do we have money on us?
I mean, I have my money. He hasn't taken it away from me yet.
How much?
How much money do you have?
Mm-hmm. Do we have our normal amounts or?
No, not the bonus thousands of gold though.
Fuck.
Hang on.
All right, let's go ask Dad.
Without Dad's money, I would still have 1,200 gold on me.
To be fair, you guys know where it's hidden.
Yeah, let's go steal that real quick.
Hang on a second.
What?
Are you gonna steal from Dad?
I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said that you knew where it was.
Nathan, that man is definitely stronger than us, A. And
we're gonna
sleeping
give it
literally right on top of it.
Listen, we're gonna give it back, Brian.
Nathan, he's actually sleeping literally on it.
Look, my plan is if we walk up to the Kiana's house, we're gonna try to walk in. They're gonna stop us. Why are you here? We want to talk to one of your smiths about making a weapon. We need to show them that we have gold, or else they won't let us in.
Nathan, without Dad's money, we both have at least almost 1,300 on us.
Yeah, but that's because we did shit. I don't know how much shit we've done in this world.
You guys have no more than a few hundred coins between you two.
We need enough money to where they will let us go and talk to Kiana because they think we're hiring to buy something. You know what I mean? Because they're still, think about it, they're still Okamis. They probably still want to make shit. And this is the best like normal person without sneaking in way I can think about getting in there is we walk up with a shit ton of money, say we want to talk to one of your people about making us a weapon. They'll send us to Kiana because she's like the bottom of the totem pole.
We could also just ask for pricing.
Yeah, but if we don't have money at all, Brian, I don't think they're gonna let us in. Like I think we have to have money so they don't think we're trying to just slime our way into like I don't know, a couple gold purses or some shit. We're super Therans, Brian. We need to be like, it's like one of those things, right? Like when like a really poor looking dude walks into a jewelry store, like they're like, you can't buy anything here. We need to show we can buy something here.
I agree. Okay, fine.
Look, we're gonna ask Dad politely.
While he's blackout drunk, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this? He doesn't seem
Yeah,
sane.
sure.
Alright, go back to Dad.
You know what? Fine. Fuck you, Nathan.
What, you don't want to do this?
I don't want to steal from Dad, the man
That's
who
why
would actually let us chop his own fucking head off.
We're asking him, Brian. We're not stealing.
Well, as Mir and Arius are debating the theft of money from their father, they finally make it back in. You see that he's like T-posing on the ground, just kind of lying down, and then occasionally doing the starfish as he drags the bottle across the stone.
Right. See, I'm thinking.
Shad.
Watch this. I'm gonna be super blunt and pretend like I just like this isn't a surprise or anything unusual. And I'm hoping if he's drunk enough, he's just gonna let us have it for the moment. We're not gonna actually spend it. We'll give it back.
Supposedly.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Anyway, we will. Unless we die before then, but then it doesn't really matter, does it?
On to the next world.
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
Ryoshi, you do suck at tic-tac-toe.
I can see it. Tap him.
BH, too easy.
Huh.
Tap him with my foot.
Huh.
Hey, Dad. Can I borrow the money under your bed?
Hi, yeah.
Thank you. Look at that, Brian.
Dude, what a Chad guy. How
He's
nice
so,
is he?
See, you gotta say it so casual that he's just like, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, do whatever you want. Do whatever you
Like,
want.
I'm not, like, making a big deal. Hey, can I borrow the money?
Act like it's a normal thing.
Like, when he wakes up and he realizes, wait, how the fuck did they know there was money under my bed? He's gonna have questions.
That's for later. Don't worry about that.
That's later us. Alright, go get the money under his bed.
And you see as you're grabbing the money, he's like, God damn it! You're supposed to suck at tic-tac-toe! And you guys are just walking out as he's drunk again, drooling on the floor.
I respect
Dude, the man
that
is how I
so
wish
much.
to be.
I respect that man so much. What if we come back and we put more money than we found in there? He's gonna be so confused.
Nathan, we're doing the good. We're doing the good thing. We're saving up.
Yeah, we'll stock his game.
As you grab the massive coins that he's got under the bed there. Oh, you guys are headed to the Okapi's then?
Yep.
Yes.
1 second. Hold on. Oh, that's not it. There we go. I just hadn't moved the shit around since last time.
Yes.
Okay. As Mir and Arius are walking up towards the gates of the Yokami's workshop, you can see that a lot of people are giving them the look that they've been so familiar with for so long.
Yeah, we're the Therans again, boy.
Although you see something else that you did recognize this time that you didn't recognize in the first or in the last couple, which was you see that they're Iros guards again.
Yeah, that marriage happened. Fuck.
Yeah, that happened.
And as you're trying to move up the steps, they stop you. Therans aren't welcome here.
We're actually hoping we could hire an Okami to make a weapon for us.
You don't have enough money.
Pull out the sack. Don't get it anywhere near them so that way they can grab it, but just show them.
You see
We have plenty.
The guard eyes it for a next second. They look at each other. And they look back. Don't take long.
We won't.
And as you're strolling up the steps, you see that you walk up to someone who seems to be directing a bunch of different people, and as you're walking up to him, he sees you too.
Fuck, do we recognize him?
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
He seems just to be the guy who, like,
yeah, captain.
Yeah, more or less. He's the big guy in the workshop who directs people and basically has to deal with people coming in and buying stuff all the time. So
he's got a loud voice.
Yes. He sees you too. The Therans, huh?
But with enough money.
The Therans with some change. Don't worry.
Therans are not. Money is money.
Yep.
Go behind. Go on. You see, points you off to a spot off to the left. You recognize that spot immediately.
Yeah, he's sending us to Kiana.
That's the one.
Yay.
You turn the corner and you see Kiana's just fiddling with some tools there. Seemingly bored.
Well, hello.
She sees you two and then puts down one of her tools. Need something made?
Kind of. Do you remember the last conversation we had?
No.
Oh, fuck.
We are super Therans after all. No one would remember us.
I know who you are if that's what you mean. He kind of looks away at that.
So you remember the nightmares, and we've had this conversation before. Or is this? We're gonna have to go back to square one. Fuck.
Hey, this is square one, Nathan.
Can we talk to you in private? Ish. You can bring Mikasa if you want to.
What's she have to do with this?
So you've been having nightmares. We've been in your nightmares. There's a thing under your desk about shows things. Really, this is a conversation that would be better in private.
Don't even know what you're talking about.
Can I do a sense motive check?
Yes.
God damn it, Brian.
Hey, Nathan.
She's telling the truth is what I'm gonna get.
Do you want me to do a little bit of a?
Yes, please.
Are you sure? Because you seem to have these nice modifiers, but I'm not doing much better.
Oh, that might be enough.
And even at that, your eyes don't detect that she's lying. It doesn't seem like she is. She generally doesn't seem like she knows.
So maybe we are just sounding crazy.
That's okay. We're Therans, Brian. We don't exactly have much to lose other than prestige.
What's that?
Yeah, you see what I'm going with this? You don't. How do I put this? You clearly recognize us.
Yeah, who doesn't know
Said she
about
knew
you?
who we are.
Who doesn't? Do you remember Grim Lake?
Never heard of it.
This seems to be exactly square one, Nathan.
She knows, she just doesn't trust us, is my big guess right now.
I feel like she just actually doesn't know us. Like we never got accepted into the.
Nah, she's fidgeting and shit. She's like trying to look. He said that she's doing the uncomfortable glances away and stuff like that.
I
She did in
mean,
that last one
if
too.
someone that you don't know came up to you and started talking crazy, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, do you need something made, or...?
No, if you.
That she seems disappointed and sits back down and starts twiddling with one of her tools again.
Well. If we got
Now that you talk about it.
Do I still? I don't have my weapon materials. Do I? Or do I?
Nope.
Do you think he'd be able to make another design like this? Like my scythe?
I could, probably. Take me some time.
Probably not before the blood moon, though.
Not in a day. Give me that. Let me take a look. You see, she grabs it from you and examines it. And as soon as she touches it, she freezes up for a second. And then goes back to examining it.
Void.
Is there something wrong?
Huh? No. Nothing. It's fine. It's got some detail to it, but could probably take care of it.
Does it have a void in it?
What?
Never mind. I just sound insane. Holy.
Which means you are insane, Nathan.
Yeah, I mean we are insane, but
On second thought, maybe these are a little bit out of my league.
no,
She hands it back.
You sure?
Yeah, my family wouldn't be too happy with me doing this kind of stuff anyways.
What do they have you doing?
I have about... She pulls up a small sheet of paper. 50,000 more cannon wheels to create.
Ugh. It doesn't sound fun.
And I'm supposed to have it done by tomorrow. Yeah, that's not...
Do you need help?
And she
Unskilled labor, of course.
looks back over to you. Yes, I need help. Can you help me? The answer is no.
We can try. I might not know how to craft anything, but I can carry things.
Well, we're supposed to be making things, so... Doesn't matter. No one really expects much out of me anyways.
Well, I know the feeling. We'll get past.
Oh boy, don't we?
Oh boy, don't we? I know it's a random thing, but if you see Mikasa, can you send her our way?
I don't think even if I did send her your way, she would go.
Just say that we would like to talk to her. If she doesn't come, then she doesn't come, but...
Sure.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you.
And she continues fiddling with the tools.
We are at square one. Fuck. We are gonna have to get down there somehow, Brian. Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back and put the gold back.
Let's.
Well, there are a bunch of leads that you have, right? You need to find ways to pursue them. And whether or not she's actually lying. Right? She could have she could have come to just perfect the art, if anything.
Yeah, she is a pretty good liar in our world.
And now, given her circumstances, as these experiences become worse and worse on her, she's probably becoming better and better at saying things she needs to say.
Yep.
But in this case, if she's lying, then you guys are in big trouble because you are back at square one. But if she's not lying, then you'll have to find a way to expose that in a way where she can't deny it.
Yeah, we need to sneak into... Might need to find Mikasa too somehow. That's gonna be harder though, because we can't just like walk up and get something from them. Because I'm pretty sure if any house is going to not want us to be around them, it's gonna be the house that we're actually, from.
And now that you know some of the circumstances that happened beforehand, now that you have that status is just gone, it's gonna be difficult.
Indeed.
Yeah, sneak into Kiana's lab is one thing we should try to do. Contact Mikasa's the other one. Mikasa.
Yeah.
Those are probably two biggest things we can try to do.
That's what I'm feeling as well. I feel like we have to try and figure out exactly where we are here. Because if we never knew them, then...
We also need to see if Drake is a thing. I think we should check. Those are the 3 objectives I think we try to reach. Sneak into Kiana's lab, contact Mikasa, find out if Drake exists.
Yep.
Won't pick one of those things.
I think it'd be easiest to figure out Drake, because we would just have to ask one of the guards, wouldn't we? Out front, if I'm not mistaken.
We could try that, actually.
Because the guards out front should be Iroh's family, right?
Yep. Ask him if Drake's around.
And as you head back out and you see some of the guards are still eyeing you as usual, and you see the two that let you in the first time. And go ahead if you want to ask a question, or if there's a way you want to phrase it, or if not, then it doesn't matter to me.
Excuse me, do you know where a Drake Iros is?
Drake? I don't have a Drake.
Yeah.
Don't know of any Drake.
We are fucking insane. Jesus Christ, Brian.
Okay, well.
I'll help get rid of that option real quick. How do we contact Casa?
Now watch as your connections disappear.
Yeah. We're back at square one where...
I mean, to be fair though, thinking about it from the perspective of Mir and Arius, they did finally get to see something that was probably a better prospect for their lives multiple times, and now it's just all
that's
gone
back
again.
to here.
Now it's all gone again, and now even Kiana's not the same as she was when you guys first met her, right?
Yeah.
Which means
she's slowly morphing into the Kiana we know.
The Kiana that we kind of half forced into escaping the city with us because we accidentally got her involved in a, I don't know, a coup plot or something.
To be fair though, if our theory is correct, she probably knew to some extent.
Then if she knew and was the one who reached out to you, because she was the one who reached out to you guys, right?
Yep.
Then that's some
yeah.
Then it's become some Avengers Endgame type shit.
Yeah, I was saying, I'm pretty sure, Brian, that
we're in the end game now.
I'm pretty sure like we're the final bosses, and we're getting set up to be that. They just don't know how. Yeah. It's like the deal with the psychopaths until they're strong enough to bench lift the enemies.
Then proceed to allow the bench lifting.
Yeah.
Then if she knew in the previous worlds, right? Then what is it that made her know?
Probably the thing under her fucking chambers.
But if she doesn't know, and if she's telling the truth that she doesn't know, then what happened to it?
Then if it's not there, then we got some shit to figure out. Because that's the Black Phoenix thing. And it might be... Black Phoenix and Void are going to be the two ways she figured all this shit out. It's just a matter of which one drove her to it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll have to find the real cause.
Yep.
And how all these different events chained together, if it did. Right. So...
I want to try to contact Mikasa, because Mikasa seems like the person who wouldn't try to lie. She'd just be awkward. Like, Kiana's a lot more, like, toned down, quiet and stuff. Mikasa's really...
outgoing.
Yeah. She seemed like the person that would kind of tell it like it is, no matter what.
Oh, we hope.
We hope.
Or she might just look at us like we're human trash.
You know, that's okay. That's just another look that we're used to, Brian. And again, it's not like we knew Mikasa in our own time anyway.
That's true.
But if Kiana was in fact reaching out to you, which means she had her memories, which means she might have given it back to Mikasa, which means she might have known.
Yeah, that's true. But it's one of those things, even if Mikasa knew, why would she come and talk to us? It's like, what's that gonna change? If anything, the way we were, if she came up to us, we'd probably just be super fucking suspicious.
That's true.
We probably think we're about to get robbed.
And another funny thing to think about is,
you touch my money.
If the Black Phoenix is somehow involved in something like this, if they possessed an item like that, then they would know what was happening and that they're trying to redirect, right? Or they're trying to have a goal of some kind. So that makes it difficult for everyone else to kind of act on their, what they already knew.
It's true. You gotta pretend you don't know, or else they're gonna get super spooked.
Yes.
Well, looks like you have a bunch of factors to investigate now. We're gonna stop it here then.
Sneak into Kiana's lab. Those are the two things we have to figure out how to do, and both of them require operations.
Yes.
Both of them require big...
Because we are actually just not allowed to walk anywhere near fucking our dad's home.
Wasn't a problem the first time when you guys started the campaign, but now all of a sudden it's a big problem.
Yeah, because we didn't give enough of a shit about them.
But now somehow or another...
we actually just hated them, like, right off the bat.
I still kind of do hate them, if I'm going to be real with you. In a way, I hate them more.
No, listen. I hate them more now than
I was going to say, I kind of hate them more.
But...
Mikasa's fine. The rest of them can...
Well, there's one good one now.
One thing I want to